After spending nearly 5 months in Taiwan, in the last video we took you along on our 27-hour travel day, making our way back to Belgium. Before we can truly enjoy being home, we have to first ride out a 14-day home quarantine, just like when we first arrived in Taiwan. But this time, we are quarantining in style.
First time we get to say this, welcome to Belgium.
Welcome to Belgium!
Well, technically, welcome to the quarantine in Belgium.
Yeah.
And today we thought we would show you our little studio that we have here.
Yes.
So we're gonna do like a little tour to show you our little studio. This is the full living space. It's not very big, but it's also a lie. We have the hugest place ever. So this actually is not the living room. This is the living space where we have been staying for the past 12 days. Now, full disclosure, this is not a rental, this is not an Airbnb. This is actually the home of our good friends, Yuri and Alicia. Shout out to Yuri and Alicia if you're watching this. Thank you so much for borrowing us,
You're
lending
legends. You are legends.
lending us your home to stay during the quarantine. They have a little vacation home on the seaside, which is where they currently are, which is where they were gonna go for 10 days. And then they agreed to kindly stay with Alicia's parents for the remaining 4 to 5 days of our quarantine. So those legends are letting us stay in their beautiful home. It's actually so nice that we're considering taking it from them because we have the upper hand now. We're in the house. Technically we're upstairs. They'll have to try to take over the stairs. I think we have a good chance of keeping them out.
What I really love about this place is the size and also the different spaces we can sit. We have the part where we started at first. Here's the kitchen
Where
area.
we tried to trick you.
Really nice kitchen, fully equipped. There's some seats here. I've been spending a few hours and days here doing research for our upcoming plans, travel plans, which we're going to share with you in one of our next videos actually. Kim has been sitting over there with 2 big computer screens to edit our videos, which is really, really nice. Over here,
We have a Naik-sized couch. You could fit, in total we think, close to 3 Naiks on this couch. So it is that huge.
4, I think, if you position us carefully. This is me and this is the rest of the couch, so it's really, really huge. Very comfortable for watching some Netflix in the evenings.
But then the best bit to this entire house, because it's a full house,
Yep.
where we're gonna be spending most of today together with you, is in this beautiful garden. It has several seating areas,
Yeah.
nice green grass over there. You can see a barbecue, which we're gonna be using. So this is the perfect place for our quarantine, and we could not be happier that we get to stay here.
Really great. I mean, contrast couldn't be bigger than when we are doing our quarantine in Taiwan. We were at a relatively small apartment, a studio, while here we have a complete house. There's also an upper floor with 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, 2 toilets, and I don't know, maybe some hidden parts. We don't know. We haven't explored
We
everything
haven't
yet.
explored the secret
There's also
passages yet.
Basement area, so I mean, it's so much space. It feels like it's huge to us. I mean, it's great because normally we stay in small hotel rooms and occasionally
Really? Just
in
like a room with a bed and like a bathroom.
occasionally in Airbnb where we have slightly more room, but this feels luxurious to us.
So Yuri and Alicia, thank you so much. You guys are legends and we have had the best quarantine ever.
Yes, indeed. Another pretty big contrast when we were in Taiwan is we have access to pretty much anything we want because, in case you're wondering where we are in Belgium, we're in Tongeren. It's our hometown. It's where we grew up, where we live first, or most of our family lives. My mom just lives, 2 kilometers that way, and your parents live about 5 kilometers that way. So really, really easy and convenient, and they've just been bringing us food, groceries, and also supplying us with wine and alcohol and beer. So thanks, Mom, and thanks everybody else who's been supplying us, like Kim's parents and staff who has brought us coffee because we were running out of coffee. 2 thumbs up for those people.
Because of course, I mean, it's a quarantine. It's been super nice being here, but you know the drill. We can't go outside. Other people can't really come inside here. It's not like we're having big parties here. The biggest party we're having is basically this. You, me, bottle of wine. Cheers, baby.
Cheers. We've actually been here for a bit more than a week already. So we have a few days left in our 2-week quarantine. And so far it's been pretty good. I mean, it's been very, very comfortable staying here. We have so much room. We have all the food we could think of. Like if we really need something, I just text my mom and she would be like, oh yeah, I'll bring it to you. So that's been really, really great experience and it's been So comfortable. Can drink this wine.
It's quite good actually. It's Chardonnay.
It's really good.
Yeah, I like it.
Shrimp, shrimp. France. Baydock.
Now you may wonder why it is we're staying at our friend's house and not at our apartment, because
Yeah, because we have an
some of
apartment
you
in
may know that
Brussels.
we have an apartment that we own in Brussels that we rented out to a tenant when we left, and actually we have a tenant living there right now until the end of the year. We didn't really feel comfortable knocking on her door and just being like, hey, you
Can
want
we
to quarantine here?
Scoot over in the bed so we can stay here. No, yeah, I mean, still rent it out until at least the end of the year. And it's not an option to go there, so we had to look for a temporary place.
But this is a game changer for this quarantine. We have just been able to come outside and enjoy this lovely garden, which, truth be told, has just been amazing and has helped us so much. Like last time, I remember when we were in Taiwan doing our 2-week quarantine at the beginning of our stay in Taipei, I remember it being quite tough because the apartment was quite small, and also at that point in time the pandemic was just like, you know, in the really early stages. And I remember leaving India like at a moment's notice, getting on that plane to Taiwan, paying lots of money to get there, not being sure if our flights were going to be cancelled, then the borders almost closing on us, then the home quarantine was only put in place once we were already on our way to Taiwan. It was such a stressful time, and then just when we were there trying to, you know, figure everything out and let it sink in a little bit what was happening in the world, it wasn't the best time, that quarantine, but this one so far has been completely different. Cheers!
Yet another corner here in the garden. Just in case that you're wondering, will our videos end? What are we going to do? COVID-19 and us return to Belgium. We're still going to continue making travel videos. We're just doing our quarantine now for 2 weeks. We actually made some extra videos while we were in Taiwan, so you didn't really notice that we've actually been quarantining for more than a week now, which is pretty good. Otherwise, we would have had to make 3 to 6 quarantine videos, which would have been slightly boring for you guys and for us as well. So we're going to continue making travel videos, and we're going to continue, if you're from Taiwan, we're also going to continue keeping the Taiwanese or the traditional Chinese subtitles.
So what has this quarantine been like so far, you might wonder? To be honest, I haven't really felt like I'm in a quarantine yet.
No.
Like, I haven't really felt the need to go outside and be like, oh no, I can't go outside because we're in the middle of a quarantine.
Yeah.
It's just been so nice because we're not used to it, to have a house, to have a garden. Like, it's been such a great change of pace for us. And
especially the last 2 weeks in Taiwan, we have been making loads and loads of videos, especially last
so that we had the backlog, so that we didn't have to make a ton of
last
quarantine
week
videos.
in Taipei, we made a video literally every single day. So yeah,
we made a video every single day, plus we edited 3 videos a week and then tried to build up a little bit of a reserve for when we got back home.
So it was pretty hectic. Then we had still to fly home. We were filming that as well. And then we got here, we were a bit jet lagged. So since then we've been getting pretty good rhythm actually, like getting up early in the morning, having some breakfast usually, basically getting loads of work done, mostly editing videos. I've been editing some videos, but Kim has been mostly focusing on videos. And so far it's been really great. I mean, last day or two I've been feeling a little bit low on energy, I think because of the lack of movement, but not that
literally the only thing we do is like move around
it's not
here.
like we walk.
It's like from the couch to the fridge, from the fridge to the toilet, from the toilet to the bed. Like, that's, you know, what we do in a day.
Lots of trips to the fridge though. I mean, getting beer, getting wine, getting snacks.
It's where the booze is, people. It's where it's at.
Yeah.
So Maestro, what you cooking up here?
I just thawed some pretty big shrimps actually. They look really good. Going to marinate them a little bit before we put them on the barbecue. I just put some oil on there because otherwise they dry out a bit from the barbecue. Gonna put some oil, some spices, maybe a little bit of paprika powder and some garlic. Always love that combination.
We are gonna have ourselves little feasts today. There's gonna be a barbecue, there's gonna be booze involved. We're gonna celebrate our return to our home. Our new home that we took from Yuri and Alicia. Because we ain't leaving.
Adding some chopped garlic to the shrimps. One's escaping.
It's still alive.
I'm just gonna leave this marinating. Firing up the barbecue here. Well, I gotta say, when we were leaving Taiwan, I was excited to get out of Taiwan, just to leave the really
Hot climate.
hot climate. Like, it was scorching hot. It was really, in the end, just uncomfortable, I would say. So we thought, oh, in Belgium it will be cooler. It will be 25 degrees. It will be nice summer.
Maybe it'll even be 20, a little bit rainy. Like, you know, you can go outside and be all cool and refreshed.
No, when we arrived here, it was a heat wave. It was 38 degrees. Well, one of the hottest weeks we've ever seen in Belgium. So we're just inside here without any aircon, because people generally don't have aircon here in Belgium because it never gets really hot.
No.
So it was quite uncomfortable. Today and yesterday has been a lot cooler. So.
It's a nice 25 degrees Celsius. It's getting pretty smoky here. Shouldn't we just step away from it? Much better.
Or just inhale the smoke. Or are you smoking barbecue? So while I'm cooking up the shrimps here, it's starting to rain. Oh, and my tin foil is on fire.
Literally on fire.
It's pretty hot here.
Look, it's starting to rain. You can see the droplets. God damn it.
Yeah, typical Belgian summer. Like, one day it's like really hot, the next day rain.
And it can still be nice during the day, but it'll rain on you when you start doing a barbecue or something.
Yeah. Sometimes I think the rain just waiting till I light the barbecue. Just gonna take a few
Your glass
minutes.
is empty. Good God.
I have an alcohol problem. I run out of alcohol. But luckily, there's more.
Doesn't look like it's raining anymore.
It is actually raining a little bit, but we're just gonna stay outside and hope for it to pass.
It didn't feel like it was raining
I can
anymore.
actually feel it raining.
Oh yeah, you can actually
think-
see it on the plate.
My guess that in 5 minutes we'll be running inside because it's going to be more rain, but
But at least we gave it our all. We
Yeah.
persevered, people.
so our shrimps are ready, or at least I hope. I had to get them off because the tin foil was burning and probably not so healthy to eat and inhale smoking. No, not
Smoking tinfoil.
Eat and inhale burning tin foil. Never tried before, but would not recommend. Do not try this at home, people.
So this is the spread that we have here. We have our halloumi cheese. We have a little...
This still needs to be grilled, by the way.
We do not have our halloumi cheese. We have our little salad with cucumber, tomato, feta.
And this is my mom's secret recipe for garlic sauce. I cannot tell you because my mom would kill me.
It's very secret.
It's very secret. But it's the best garlic sauce in the world. Just gonna try one of these nicely grilled shrimps with some garlic sauce.
And some tinfoil.
Perfectly grilled. Garlic sauce, super good. I keep on saying this, but I think this is a very talented chef.
And I think this is a really good quarantine. Could have done a lot worse.
Yeah.
Still raining.
Yeah, just cooking up some meat here. I already pre-grilled the T-bone steak. It's not really a T-bone steak as in beef, but it's a
Is it chicken? That was one hell of a
T-bone
chicken.
pork that's been marinated. We bought it like this. Well, my mom bought it like this.
Emergency supplies for the chef.
Oh,
No, you should take it to put stuff on. This is heavy. Dude,
thanks.
I can't hold this.
I asked Kim to get a plate for me just to put the vegetables on, but then she came with food and
This is so heavy. Like,
So we have ourselves here some barbecued potatoes, some zucchini. Really nice barbecue meat. Oh, it looks so good. A little bit crispy. Still juicy. Meat. Some grilled zucchini. If you've seen our video of flying during the pandemic where we flew from Taiwan all the way to Europe to Belgium, you saw we bought this as a...
You bought this at the duty free.
We bought this as a gift for me.
It's actually true.
It's a whiskey. It's a Scottish whiskey.
Whiskey.
Whiskey? Scottish whiskey.
And it's called Big Peat.
It's called
because
Big
it's
Peat.
peated whiskey.
It's peated whiskey because peated means it's very smoky. The grain that's used to make the whiskey is dried by smoking it actually. And this particular one has lots of peat, lots of smoky flavors in it. Some people really like it and some people really hate it. Some people say it tastes like burnt rubber or like ashtray.
You really like it and I think it tastes like ashtray.
Yeah. Ooh, here, smell it.
Yes, ashtray.
It does smell very smoky, very alcohol-like. It's very strong taste, a lot of alcohol in it. And it tastes a little bit like burnt rubber, I would say.
But you love it.
In a good way, like not in a bad way, but in a good way.
After this little whiskey masterclass, we're gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for watching and following along on our little quarantine journey here. We are almost there. One more day. Tomorrow's the last day.
One more day
actually.
of quarantine, and then we're just leaving this quarantine stuff behind. And we're going to be exploring.
Woo! Don't leave me hanging.
We're going to be exploring Belgium, showing you what Belgium has to offer. So tune in for that.
But we have one more video coming up for you. The cost of world travel. How much it costs us to travel
That sounds
for
very
1
interesting.
year. It's interesting to us since we never actually made the final tally ourselves. So in preparation, if you enjoyed this video, please leave the big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe if you want to follow along on the rest of our journey. Bye bye.